Hi. Can you guys see me now? Come on back in. Sorry. Sorry for the technical difficulty. We love Studio. So TikTok Studios has 1,000 and a million problems, but I am glad to be back with you here now. And you can see and hear me, I hope. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Firebird, hi. Michelle, Shelly, Nikki, Monica. Welcome in. It's a little glitchy. Oh no. Am I completely froze? Live quality. Hold on, let me look. Can you see me now? I think it went away. You have to pause periodically. Does this help lower? Maybe this will help if I lowered my. Okay. We have to use this now, and we all know why. We all know why. Okay. Everybody can see and hear me. I love you very much, and I have missed you very much. I've been on vacation. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Glitched again. If I'm glitching, at least you can hear me, right? Hold on. Let's see. See, I thought I had Ethernet connected. Wi-Fi on. Hardware properties. I just don't know what to do. This is why I stopped using it last time, but I really need to use this program. $122 souls in here. Tapping is clapping. Please get some folks in here. Hey, Don. Hey, Kimber, Gigi, everyone. Thank you for being in here. We just have to deal with the glitches until I can figure out how to get it to not glitch. Since I'm using it now, I want to, well, I do. I am plugged in, jumping, but maybe I don't have it plugged in right. Hold on. Yep. It's plugged into the Ethernet cord, and I have the Ethernet cord selected. And it's still doing that. It's very oddly. Pamela, I see you. Well, maybe we are not going to be able to get through a show. I don't know. Thank you for your gifts. Oh, who sent the head garland? Thank you. Wendy, thank you. And thank you, Winky, Miss Cheryl, Mom, Edith, Wendy, for all your heart me's. Blessed Mama, thank you. I know it's always going to be check, check, test, test, test. I did see the update on Genesis Read. I did. Just Go Audio. Bridget, I missed you. Mickey and Bridget, thank you both for your heart me. I missed you guys very much. I had to take a really and oh, thank you for the wangs. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you. And thank you, Lady in Red, for the wing. Hold on. Sorry. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good morning, Gingy. But remember, if you want to become a paid subscriber over on YouTube, there's perks over there. One of them is Discord. I would like to add a few more. I got to figure YouTube out. I'm kind of new. I'm not new. I mean, I have over 10,000 subscribers, but I'm new as far as using the system. Thank you for the head garland, Becca. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. Well, let me know, how are you guys doing? Hey, Holly, I see you. I did, Tanya. I enjoyed my first ever cruise with my friend Sarah and her husband. It was so great. My husband's first cruise. We've been married for, oh my gosh, almost 33 years now. We've never been able to go on our cruise, either busy or can't afford it, or it's on that, I'm going to do that, I'm about to do that. And we done it, and it was great. It was an experience for sure. I have sea legs today, and I talked to Sarah about this morning. She said, I got sea legs. I'm like, I do too. I kind of feel like I'm swaying still. I'm trying to get my bearings. Hannah, I see you, Hannah. Well, it done it again. Why? I don't know why. Some days it does it, and other days it doesn't. Your granddaughter saw me on the what? Hey, Blooming Creations, it was good. Thank you, Hannah. Oh Lord, Becca. I mean, it was good. It was good. The topic today is Kouri Richins. We're going to tune in to her court that's going on right now. It's day 11. Thank you for the head garland, Lady in Red. Thank you so much, sweet friend. How many people in here are following the Kouri Richins story and the trial, or have any idea what I'm talking about? Hi, Grammar. Thank you. Thank you. I think I did. I think we hit like a little, not in the storm, but a storm enough to shake the water. No clue. Amanda says no clue. Daisy has followed it. Bless Mama says not me. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we've had some stuff go on the last few weeks. So we have not been able to tune into the trial. But I put together a summary for you this morning. I got up this morning and started working on it because I want to tune into the trial. But before I switch over, before we watch the trial, I want to tell you about the story. So grab a cup of coffee and sit down. If you've not heard about this, there may be details that will trigger it for you. And then you'll be like, oh, yes, I know this one. Okay. Let me get my window up here. Okay. I don't have any images downloaded here, so let me go get one. Hi, Danielle. Hey, Rebecca. No, she has not been found, unfortunately. Has not been found. Okay, so I'm going to pull up some images here so you kind of get an idea of who we're talking about. Remember, tapping is clapping. Let's get some folks in here and talk about this case. Because this is the prosecution is almost done settling their side. And so I want us to know about this case because I want to follow this one through to the end. So this is Kouri Richins, a woman married or seemingly happily married to Eric Richins, who was 39 at the time that he died in 2022, March 2022. Hold on, and I'll put it up here for you. I don't know if it'll let me add another source. Yep. It's not going to be mad at me. I don't know how to spell her name, actually. Yeah, I do. Okay. Kouri Richins, that's her name. His name is Eric Richins. His name is Eric Richins. The case is going to bore you at first. It goes slow. Well, I'm going to try to summarize and tell you the most hot topics that's going on in trial so that we can follow this together, okay? Yep. Well, when you hear the specific detail about this, you're going to go, I remember this, okay? In the quiet mountains town of Kamas, Utah. I don't know. Kamas it's Kamas, Utah. I can't say. I don't know how to pronounce the town. If somebody does, please let me know. She is a mother of three. Kouri Richins, mother of three. She's a real estate investor, and she eventually became a children's book author. Some of you now are going to go, Camus or Camus. She wrote a book. her husband died, and then she wrote a book for children on how to deal with the death of parents. What's up, babes? Camus, thank you. Camus, Utah, then. It told the story of a father who had died but continued watching over his children as an angel. It told the story in a way that children could understand. For many people watching it from the outside, it seemed like a heartbreaking but beautiful attempt to help three boys process the loss of their father. But inside a courtroom in Summit County, Utah, happening right now, we're on day 11, prosecutors have argued something different. According to the state, Eric Richins did not die naturally. They say he died because his wife poisoned him with a lethal dose of fentanyl, and it starts with an F. What makes this case even more disturbing is that investigators believe that this is not the first attempt at Eric's life. Over the course of a 5-week trial that's still continuing, well, they're going to say they estimate it to last 5 weeks. We are day 11 and the prosecution's wrapping up, and now the defense has to go, and then they've got closing arguments. But here is what they are accusing in court. They say that Kouri Richins, the wife, had a massive financial debt, a secret life insurance policy, suspicious internet searches, a mysterious Valentine's Day medical incident, an alleged rug purchase through a housekeeper, and a drink served to Eric on the night that he died. I know we just had another hiccup. Stay with me. 221 souls in the room right now. Today's live goal, proudly, I'm giving a today's live goal, is 10 head garlands. If you would like to throw one, it goes to support the platform and what we do here, what I do here. If you don't have one, that's fine. Tapping is clapping. But I'm not going to be ashamed to have a live goal. Ever. Thank you, Becca. Thank you. Thank you, Danielle. I know we have to have this program. We have to do it this way for now. A drink prosecutors say had 5 times the lethal dose of the street pharmaceutical that starts with F. Jim and Jelly, thank you for sending the headpiece. And Leah, thank you for the headpieces. I love you. Thank you. Today, we're going to walk through the entire case. I know I'm a little late, by the way. I didn't feel good when I got up. I had a headache. I was dizzy. And actually, I would like to change my show time. Let me go ahead and announce this. I would like to change my daily show time from noon until 2 p.m. Does that sound better for everybody if we go noon to 10 p.m.? I'm sorry. Well, that would be noon to 2 p.m., I mean. Is that a better time? Better time or worse? Let me know. I think it would give me more time to prepare for the day's show because a lot of stuff happens in the morning, I find, as our show is going on. I do find that. So I think noon to 2 is good. Yes. Yes, thank you, of course. Grammar. I know how you feel, honey. I lost my mom on hospice as well. Thank you. Thank you, MB Cooper, for the head garland. Only one more and our show will be reached. Thank you, Bloom. Then that will be it. Thank you, Jamie. Noon to 2 p.m. That's going to be it. The live goal has been reached. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. They were married, but before the courtroom, okay, we are in a court setting, right? This is happening, but I want to go back to their marriage. Kouri and Eric lived in a wealthy mountain region near Park City, Utah. I have heard of Park City, Utah. I believe there was an incident with a fellow in the woods who took the lives of a couple of people. If I remember right, cases, or I keep up with many cases. Most of the time I'm dealing with multiple cases. Eric was a successful contractor and builder. He ran a construction business and he worked on high-end homes through the region. So it seemingly looked like, well, we just froze again. So I'm going to give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So things started happening when Kouri started going into debt. Loans were taken from private lenders, business partners, investors for real estate projects. Some deals failed, and others left her owing a large amount of money. Evidence in court shows that she owed more than $4.5 million on real estate projects gone wrong. So Kouri was in debt $4.5 million on projects. So there was a financial thing. Shortly before he died, he went and he changed his will. He took her off as beneficiary and he visited a divorce attorney. Her as beneficiary from certain financial accounts and transferred assets into this trust. I'm about to throw my internet out the window and run over it with my car. I'm sorry, I have horrible internet. I'm so sorry. Remington, welcome in, everyone. It will freeze, Steph Morgan. I don't know why. I will try to fix it. I think it's just, I don't know. Other people use this program just fine. But for me, for some reason, it freezes. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, so we've got this financial strain, we've got motive, and all of this stuff. Let me try something on my Camo Studio and see if that helps maybe with the lag. I don't see anything. Let me try streaming at lower. Oh. Maybe, okay, next time I go live tomorrow, I'll switch to 720 instead of 1080, and maybe that will help. But I can't switch while I'm live. How's that? We'll try that tomorrow if you can hang in there with me today, okay? And maybe less strain, and it won't freeze as much. But Gingy says the Bible study was doing the same thing this morning. So maybe it kind of be might both. I'm using TikTok Studio. I applied for a key. I haven't heard anything from TikTok, which is shocker. But so I might email them and say, where is this key? Because then I could use another like OSB or something, and it won't freeze as much. So Valentine's Day 2022. Okay, this is 4 years ago. Prosecutors say she tried to kill him with food. He ate a sandwich that she gave him. And then he had difficulty breathing, hive, swelling, dizziness. He tried to use an EpiPen. It didn't work. He did survive. But he told family that he was pretty shaken by the incident. Really don't know how he got so sick. But he was telling people that he believed he had been poisoned. The defense has strongly disputed the idea that the Valentine's incident was an 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. March 4th, 2022. This is 4 years ago. According to Kouri's statement to investigators, March 4th began as a celebration. She gave him a drink to celebrate the transaction involving a luxury property. Hi, Sarah. My friend Sarah. So they made a deal on property. She made him a drink. It was vodka, ginger beer, lime juice, called a Moscow Mule. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of that. And then later that night, she found him unresponsive and called 911. Okay. Favorite drink. So I want to play you the 911 call. Take a listen.
911, address of the emergency. My husband's not breathing. He's cold. Okay, what's the address? Okay, what's the good phone number in case it gets disconnected? 671 4987. Okay, it's going to be in Francis. Okay, tell me exactly what happened. No, I don't know. I was sleeping with my kid. Okay, I can't understand you. I need you to take a deep breath. What's going on? I don't know. I was sleeping in with my kids. I just came in the bed, in our bed, and I turned over. And he's just cold. He's just cold. Who's cold? My husband. My husband. I should the light on him. He's not breathing? He's not breathing? I need you to confirm it for me. Is he not breathing? No. Okay, can you do CPR? No, I don't know how. You don't know? I'm going to tell you how to. Are you willing to do CPR? Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think that's all of it, but that is a bigger part of it. Okay. She didn't want to at first. She didn't want to attempt CPR at first. And then she, I guess, attempted it unsuccessfully. Okay. When first responders got there, he was gone. He was not alive anymore. When they done the autopsy, they found that his blood Oh, Lisa Marie, thank you. Oh my gosh. Lisa Marie sent all 10 head garlands. Lisa Marie. Lisa, thank you. Oh my, look at all the head garland going on. Lisa, thank you. Oh, thank you. I got a bow. That's cute. You guys are so good. Thank you for the bow, Becca. Thank you. You guys are amazing for supporting me. I appreciate you. Ooh, thank you for that. Thank you for sending a shiny air balloon. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, ma'am. You're very kind. Thank you very, very much. I'm very grateful. Oh, another one. Lisa, thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. You guys, I am very grateful. I appreciate all of your support and all of your love all of the time. There's never any time that I don't think about you. I think about you every moment of every day. Ask Sarah. Sarah and I spent the last 5 days together, and I love you guys. Yes, I will. I just followed you back. Followed you back, Lisa. Thank you. Okay. So back to this case. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the wink wink hearts too, Becca. Lindsay, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Me too, Sarah. What was that? Lisa sent jet. And we're back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We froze again. I'm going to figure this out. I'm getting that Starlink. I'm doing that today. Athea, how are you? Good to see you in here, friend. Good to see you. Certified Unbothered. Good to see you, friend. So the reason this wasn't suspicious at first, guys, is because there was a street pharmaceutical issue, right? Where there has been some strugglation nation in the past. That's the best way I can describe that. But he had insane amounts, like nothing, like insane. Okay. And they believe that just before this as well, Kouri had taken out several life insurance policies. To me, so far, this is a close and shut case. We're done. You're going to jail, hun, for life. If I'm a juror right now and I'm looking at all of this evidence, timeline, motive, and all of these events, I'm saying guilty. Because at the same time, it looks like she was also looking on the internet. She searched for. I did not, Tina. Lindsay, I would love to know how much she made off that book. Here are some of the things she searched. You ready? Can police see deleted messages? How long does that street pharmaceutical we talked about stay in the body? You know which one. I can't say it. Starts with an F. Luxury prisons for the rich. That cowho went and searched luxury prisons for the rich. Have you lost your ever-loving mind? Can you believe it? There's no such things as luxury prisons. There's some better than others, but luxury prisons for the rich. See, she also searched if someone is poisoned, what appears on a death certificate. This is reminding me of Haas Long to Die in the Snow. You guys know what I'm talking about. To me, it shows premeditation. Right, Laura? Right? There is a lot of people who struggle in life that would love to go to a luxury prison. And they ain't even done nothing wrong. He died March 4th, 2022, Lindsay. So here we go. He dies. Then she goes and she writes a children's book. Let me go find an image of this for you because you're going to love it. Okay, check this out. This is the book she wrote. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? She wrote it. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay. She was on a lot of shows, kind of went viral with this book. If there's echo, go out and come back in. Let me try to switch sources and see if it helps. Okay, I've done a sound check. Okay, maybe we're good now. Just go out and come in. That should fix it. Okay, we should be back in business. This is when this is when studio is just like, oh Lord. We have 287 souls in this room right now, 76,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 100,000 likes pretty quickly. You guys, I know that you can do it. I'm going to change the live goal. Let's see if we can find something hot amazing. It's been a minute since I've been here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to try this. This is called an umbrella of love. I know it's a lot, but I really want to see one. Umbrella of love. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we back? Hello, it's me. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to quickly summarize this trial, okay? I sure did, Althea. I'm going to summarize this so that we can start watching the trial together. You get where I'm going with it? Because now I want to see how this turns out. So far, me giving you all of the information I've given you and the timeline, do you think Kouri Richins is guilty? Let me know. Let me see if there's some sort of poll here in this apparatus. Poll. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Jim, for sending an umbrella of love. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Okay. Send me a happy face if you think she's not guilty and a crying face if you think she's guilty. Happy face, not guilty. Crying face, guilty. The poll's going to be up for only 30 more seconds. Happy face, not guilty. Crying, guilty. 30 seconds left in the poll. I'm going to start summarizing day one of the trial. I'm going to go very quickly because I know it can be redundant. I just want to bring up the most important parts. Oh, wow. It is overwhelmingly right now 20 seconds left in the poll. Happy face if you think she is not guilty, and crying face if you think she is guilty. Convincingly enough, I am with the better of the vote that thinks she's guilty. Believe it or not, there are some people in here who think she's not guilty. I'm here only to give you the facts. It's up to you to decide for yourself. Remember, you can watch this trial live daily now. Just about every news channel has it in. The results are 5 people in this room think that she is not guilty. 50 of you voted that you think she is guilty. So for the 5 of you, here's where we're at in the trial so far. During the first few days of testimony, jurors heard from Eric's family. This is Eric, the one that died. Thank you, Mississippi girl, for sending the snow bloom. Thank you. Okay. Eric's father, sister, brother-in-law described the events after he died. They talked about the concern about the finances. And Eric's sister managed to score a significant moment during cross-examination. But the defense managed to it's okay. We are talking about Kouri Richins, and we are on day 11 of the trial. Defense attorneys did play body cam. Okay. The body cam footage showed Kouri wearing pajamas, upset, and crying. She hugged families, members who got there as she appeared distraught. So they talked about the body cam, days 1 through 3, and kind of what happened as far as timeline. Trial days 4 through 5. They testified against her, Jessica. Trials 4 through 5. According to her testimony, Kouri approached her asking if she could obtain powerful painkillers. A friend of hers named Carmen. Kouri goes to her friend Carmen, and she says, Carmen, I need some street pharmaceuticals. You can watch this whole entire show on the Big YT after it's over. If you want to go back and watch, if you get mad at the glitches, okay? He went privately to meet with the divorce lawyer, Joyce. I don't think she knew yet. She did not know about him that he was going to file. He hadn't filed, but he was working on it. See, Carmen used to be their housekeeper. So she went to her and said, I need some street pharmaceuticals. Kouri asked specifically for something from close to what killed Michael Jackson, which we know he died from propofol. Carmen also testified, the friend Carmen, that she contacted a dealer named Robert Crozier to get the street pharmaceutical pills that start with the letter F and sounds like Nitinol. But because she's a housekeeper and she's associated with these types of folks, her credibility, of course, was questioned, right? That's what the defense is going to do. They pointed out she had changed details in earlier interviews and may have even motivated to cooperate with police to avoid charges. So they're going to pull out all the nit and gritty. During the next phase, which now we're 6 and 7, days 6 and 7, prosecutors focused on the couple's finances. Forensic accountants, which when I got my accounting degree, I really wanted to be a forensic accountant to find all of the things wrong with the numbers, because I love that. Forensic accountants testified about the scale of Kouri's debt. Jurors saw records showing overdraft notices, private loans, failing property deals, and they also learned Eric had taken steps to protect his assets. He consulted, like I said, divorce lawyer, and then he cut her off financially. Started cutting. Oh, there is a bug in here, and he just flew in front of me and scared the hell out of me. I'm okay. What's up, Paula's Paws? Paula's Paws is in the house. Thank you. Is she, Gingy? I think that's so interesting. To forensically find what's wrong with the numbers. So, day 8, Kouri Richins' boyfriend that she was having an affair with behind her husband, Robert Grossman, testified that he had been involved in a romantic relationship with her since 2020. So for 2 years prior to this, she was seeing a guy named Robert Grossman. He said it was a serious relationship. They exchanged messages, they met privately, but the testimony became too explosive when Grossman described a conversation he said occurred during their relationship when she asked the age-old question, have you ever killed anyone? And then she followed it up with, what does it feel like to kill someone? The courtroom reportedly became so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Prosecutors suggested that the conversation indicated Kouri was exploring the idea then of eliminating Eric from the earth. Defense says, listen, that conversation was taken out of context. They say the topic came up during a broader discussion about violence and media. Not buying it. But for jurors, the moment added another layer to the prosecution's narrative. They're trying to, the defense is trying to create doubt. And so far, I feel like it's not happening because there is so much overwhelming evidence, in my personal opinion. So here we are. I'm going to go into day 9 and what they covered. I'm trying to get you caught up so that we can cover this trial together. Cali girl, how did she get into so much debt? Well, the answer is failed real estate projects. We've all had a failed business. I had a boutique that failed. Not afraid to admit failure, but it seemed like she didn't want to admit failure. She kept going into debt. Right? And I think that was the problem. Trial day 9. Thank you, Joyce. It's my honor. One of Kouri's friends testified about conversations the two had before Eric died. According to the witness, Kouri once said that things would be easier if her husband wasn't around. Not that life would be easier if they simply got a divorce and went their separate ways. Co-parenting, of course. But that it would be easier if he wasn't around, period. After that Valentine's Day sandwich, Eric said, well, a friend of Eric's testified that Eric called him and told him the story of this crazy ass sandwich he ate and got so sick, like the sickest he's ever been in his whole life. The friend said that Eric sounded uneasy. They also showed jurors the text message exchange between Kouri and her alleged boyfriend around the time of Eric's death. Some messages referenced the possibility of a future together. Hey, Riss Ross, thank you for the harpy. It's good to see you, friend. So I'm going to tell you about day 10 now, which was yesterday. So far, the prosecution has set up motive, timeline, opportunity. The defense claims street pharmaceutical addiction, conversations taken out of context, and flat out lies. Day 10, this is yesterday. Yesterday, they focused on forensic evidence. A forensic analysis testified about the extraction of data from Kouri's phone and electronic devices. They recovered deleted messages, internet search history, and phone activity logs. The analysis explained how investigators can recover information even when users attempt to delete it. So the answer to her Google search, the one she made just before she was trying to figure out if there were jails for the rich, can police get data after they have been deleted? Yes, it can. Did you never watch Lifetime or Forensic Files? Yes, of course. Yes, of course they can. I guess in certain cases something happens, they're not able to, but of course they can. So the jurors was handed proof of searches. She had searched about the street pharmaceutical that actually took her husband's life, and she searched how criminal investigations go. She searched how a body would react to that street pharmaceutical. And here comes the defense, who argued that internet searches can be interpreted in many different ways. Karen Reed trial much. They argued curiosity or research does not equal guilt. So, the defense strategy yesterday throughout the trial, since day one, the defense has consistently pushed the same central argument, which is Eric's death was a tragic accident. They say it's an accidental overdose. The defense, though Eric is dead, has begun to drag him essentially through the mud. They want to talk about his occasional use of THC gummies and other substances. They argue that particular street pharmaceutical has an extremely bitter taste and would be difficult to hide in a drink. So they are arguing, even if it was in this mule drink, Moscow Mule, he would have tasted that something was wrong. How do they know that, though? He's not here to tell us it didn't taste right. I think that's going to be hard for them to prove, the defense. Remember, the defense is only trying to create reasonable doubt. So that brings us to day 11. We have a children's book, a dead husband, a boyfriend, a housekeeper with access to street pharmaceuticals. I'm not sure I know vodka's in it, Grammar. I don't know exactly what all is in it. I'm not exactly sure. But it would be really, really hard for them to prove that he could taste that. So here is the most explosive parts, okay? I'm going to tell you so far the biggest pieces of evidence that's against her. Eric told his family, if something happens to me, Kouri did it. One of the earliest and most emotionally powerful moments in the trial happened when Richins' family testified about a conversation that occurred weeks before his death. According to Eric's sister and other relatives, Eric believed his wife had already attempted to poison him once. We talked about that. So, especially after the sandwich, he told family, something happens to me. Kouri done it. The second most explosive to me is when the housekeeper talked about knowing that she could get street pharmaceuticals and testifying that she got them for Kouri, when that's not something normally Kouri would ask. Number 3, the affair and the question of, have you ever killed someone? I don't care. I mean, listen, I think of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. When they start asking if you've killed people or will you kill people, it's time to skedaddle over to the police department. Okay. That's right, Sarah. And I know that's what we say when people, they will, I don't understand if they live in a different world. But when you start asking around about that stuff, it's kind of a sign of guilt. Hi, Carol. Thank you for your heart, me. I have changed the gold to pot of golds. It's almost leprechaun day. If you can send a pot of gold, it goes to support what I do on the platform. If you can, I totally understand. And I love you and appreciate you just as much. Mama, look, thank you for the pot of gold. Oh, that's cute. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. That's very cute. That's a good one. They are still on break, Caitlin? Well, at least we're not missing much. Will you let me know when they come back and I'll switch over and we'll watch it, okay? Mr. Gray, thank you for the pot of gold. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Grossman testified, this is her boyfriend, that he and Kouri had been involved since 2020. And obviously that is not a normal question to ask somebody. Number 4, text messages showing a secret relationship where Kouri had wanted financial freedom, a new life, a new partner. Jeannie says, I know it's hard with kids, but he set things up years prior, like the trust, like if he was that worried. So those 3 things, very weird. Number 5, internet searches about the street pharmaceutical in question in prison. Can police see deleted messages? She searched. Luxury prisons for the rich? She searched. Number 6. Evidence Eric was secretly preparing for a divorce. It's back. Let's switch over. Let's switch over and see what's going on here. Whether they are going to continue it tomorrow or what. Let's look. Oh, I lost my window on it, so let's go look for it. Oh, I was right here. I had the window up for it, and it, okay, here we go. Let's see if this will, hold on.
Witness from the state, and then I have some scheduling notes for you. Mr. Bloodworth. Oh, Ms. Sherman, my apologies.
No problem, Your Honor. Chris Kochademus, please.
If you step in front of Brady.
Could you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury?
Right.
Thank you. Have a seat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Although the jury knows who you are, I'm going to have you state your name and spell your last name for the record, please.
It's Chris Kochademus, IMOS.
Now, we brought you back to talk about a couple specific issues. We know from your prior testimony that when you reviewed data from Eric Richins' phone, specifically for February 14th, 2022,
Yes.
you looked at the Verizon call records.
Correct.
Those included text messages.
They did.
And that's the raw data that we talked about throughout your testimony.
Yes.
Is that right? And tell the jury, for an outgoing message from Eric Richins, how would Verizon list that time zone in their record, in their call record, that raw data?
It would depend on what type of message it was. For an SMS text, which is just a normal type text, it would route it through their normal server. It would be in local time. For MMS,
So here we are, day
it
11.
has to be, that message has to be routed through a server, and so they use the server to route that call, and it would have a timestamp for the location of the server, not necessarily the device.
So when you looked at those records, the outgoing messages for Eric Richins' phone in the Verizon records, what time was reported for an MMS outgoing from Eric Richins' phone?
So there was an outgoing, in the record, there was an outgoing MMS at 12:23 p.m.
Would that be 12:23 p.m. in Utah?
No.
So what would the time of that outgoing message be for us in Utah?
So we're 2 hours behind, so it would be 10:23 a.m.
Scott, if we could put up 3-14D, please. This was previously admitted in Mr. Kouri testimony. We can publish it to the jury.
Thank you for your heart, me, Wendy. So here we are, day 11. We're going to take it up from here and watch the trial together. I really want to cover this one. Yeah, she really does, Sarah.
Okay, there you go.
So we entered this exhibit through your testimony last time, and we talked about this gap in activity from Eric Richins' phone. And so what you've just described conforms with the raw data. Is that right?
Yes.
And describe it again now that the jury can see the time
Yes,
frame
this
we're
is live.
talking about. If a call record or a text message MMS showed outgoing from Eric Richins' phone at 12:23 in the raw data, you confirmed that that would have been 10:23 in Utah.
Correct.
How did you verify that?
So, one, just the knowledge and experience of knowing that that's how Verizon routes MMS messages. They use an Eastern time zone, which is consistent with their headquarters location. So to verify that, for time zones are very critical for analysts, obviously. So what you would do is, if you have a source to look at the original text, and in this case we do, which would be Eric Richins' cell, his phone extraction, his cell download, I would expect to see, based on the time difference, an outgoing MMS text at 10:23 a.m. versus 12:23
Hey,
p.m.
Morgan.
And I did find that there was an outgoing message at 10:23 a.m. an MMS message to that number, and it was a photo.
So essentially, through your analysis and changing the time zones as necessary, this exhibit is still accurate.
Yes.
Scott, if you could put up 3-39D, page 5, please, for the witness. This has previously been admitted. And you can publish it as well. And you can blow up one of those messages or... So now that we're talking about time zones, describe for the jury how we get to the times that are
The
listed in all of
quality
these
of
text
this
bubbles. And so that the
video
jury knows
junk. I'm going to try to
all
find
of the
a better one.
messages that we have entered have these timestamps on them.
They do, yes.
And how do we get to the time that is on there?
Okay, time zone issue again. Okay, so phone extractions from software are provided, those readable files are provided in UTC 0. So to determine local time of when that activity on that device happened at the local time, you have to adjust. So Utah is -7 UTC during normal standard time. It is -6 UTC in daylight savings. So we just switched on Sunday. So now everything until November, when we switch back again, will be -6. So the -7 and the -6 denoted in these messages
gonna take that away for
is
just a second.
adjustment that is made by the software to denote local time versus.
I'm trying to get you a better quality here. Okay.
Savings. So we just switched on Sunday. So now everything until November, when we switch back again, will be -6. So the -7 and the -6 denoted in these messages is a adjustment that is made by the software to denote local time versus software time.
So for each of the messages that the state submitted in this case, they have been adjusted to local time.
Yes.
Okay, those are all my questions.
Sure. Thanks.
Mr. Rollins? No questions. Okay. Sir, you can step down. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Council will proceed with the scheduling notes.
That's better
Correct.
quality, right? Better quality?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis? Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your patience this morning. We've been working very hard on some legal issues that will materially increase the efficiency of the presentation of evidence going forward. I know it's hard for you to know that, not being in the courtroom. I'm just asking you to take my word for it. We have more work in that regard to do. Rather than have you sit here while we do it, we're going to send you home for the day and not ask you to return until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So we will recess until 1 p.m. tomorrow. As always, during this period of recess, please do not speak about the case with anyone. Do not allow anyone to speak about it with you. Please do not watch, listen, or read anything about the case. Please do not do any research of any kind.
Yeah, I saw y'all
greatly
say that. I
appreciate
didn't
your
know, though. I
patience.
didn't know.
Travel safely, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Please rise for the jury.
All right. So court starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Now, this is in Utah. Utah time, 1 p.m. I don't know what time that is Eastern. They are continuing this because they have some legal stuff to work out. But I guess they wanted to finish the testimony of that one witness.
All right, folks, have a seat. Mr. Bloodworth, anything else on the record today?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis? Ms. Nestor?
No, sir.
Mr. Ramos? Okay. 8:30 tomorrow morning. Please travel safe. We'll be in recess. Thank you.
Hey, Patty, thank you. Okay, there it is. They are bringing it back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Utah time. So, I think I've missed you. 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay, that's what time tomorrow. I'm not going to start the show until noon, but I'll rewind it and we'll watch as much of it as we can. Shannon says the defense has until 6 p.m. their time to go through the information, and then the state will make